This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the pregame show, getting you ready for everything that's about to go down in Week 5 all across southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama. Speaking of the northern part of Alabama, there's a huge region showdown that'll be going down on Friday night as Lauderdale County will be hosting Mars Hill.
Through the first 4 games of the season, Lauderdale County is off to a 3-1 start and heading in the right direction.
It's been kind of a little bit different. We've had some injuries and some sickness, but the young guys did a good job, and some different guys stepping up and have us in pretty good shape right now, so I'm real proud of them. And finally getting back healthy, and we're excited about that.
After a Week 2 loss, the Tigers have righted the ship with back-to-back convincing wins.
We bounced back pretty well, I would say. We had a lot of people out, a lot of people missing, but once they got back, I feel like the team was back together and solid again.
Mars Hill is off to another undefeated 4-0 start with everything clicking on all cylinders.
Well, we've off to a good start, but we just got to keep getting better and got to win the region games.
The play up front is what has been leading the Panthers, winning games with toughness and muscle.
Yeah, they've been really impressive, especially offensive line. The pass protection has been perfect so far. I've barely been touched back there.
It's a big region contest between both sides and an opportunity to get a leg up on the competition.
It's going to take toughness. I mean, Lauderdale County just out toughs you, out hustles you, out executes you. So we got to bring our A game.
We can't make any mistakes. We've got to take care of the football. Penalties, we can't give up big plays against them. It's going to be snap after snap after snap of just executing and playing as clean as we possibly can and as fast as we possibly can.
Coming up next, we head across the state line to the state of Tennessee to check in with our trio of teams from Lawrence County.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Now back over the state line into Tennessee, where there's a big region showdown going down on Summertown in week number 5. Mount Pleasant will make their way across the county line from Murray County over to Lawrence County as a top spot in the region between the Eagles and the Tigers were on the line.
Summertown is off to one of the best starts in school history at 4-0, coming on the heels of a win on the road at rival Loretto.
I feel like we were really focused. We came out with some energy and just did what we were supposed to.
The offense was able to break out in a big way, and the other sides of the ball stepped up as well.
offense played well, did some good things, but it was a team thing too. We ran a kickoff back, so that's 7 of them. Defense gave us the ball. I know we had a turnover. Our average field position, I think, was starting on the 50. So we got it 3 times, I think, including the onside kick on the plus side of the field. So short fields help. That helps you get the ball in the end zone. And then our offensive line did a great job. I think we rushed for 260 maybe, something. And so good job by our offensive line for sure.
Mount Pleasant is also off to a 4-0 start, getting a tough region win at home over Harpeth.
Had a good game versus Harpeth. It's a hard-fought battle as we expected. By both sides. It's a physical game, a little bit of rain, but both teams played hard, and we overcame a lot of mistakes in the first half and came out the second half and put a good half together and was able to find a way to win.
The Tigers have their physicality tested in their first 2 region games, which will help them in the long run.
Defensively, I'd say we handled it pretty well so far. Offensively, we got things to work on, but we're going to improve this week, preparing for a tough Summertown team.
The goal for each group is to get to the top of the region standings on Friday night, and that starts with a solid effort in Week 5.
You got to stop the rushing attack. Their backfield, them fullbacks, up the middle, and their quarterback's been operating the offense really smoothly. With his option and his passes, has done a great job. And defensively, they get lined up. They play pretty much mistake-free football on defense and just play hard. And we were going to have to match that on both sides of the ball, and especially up front.
Winning turnovers, that's a big deal. We still got too many penalties the other night. I think we had 7 or 8, and some of them were costly, and some of them we just got to get fixed. You can't continue, especially in our offense. If we get holding or whatever, it's hard to overcome, and so we've got to eliminate penalties and just the self-inflicted wounds. You always, the old adage is most games are lost, and you don't want to lose a game. Turn the ball over, make penalties, and all that kind of stuff. So the biggest thing is us just clean up our game, play as well as we can. That's all you can control.
Now to the southern part of the state where Loretto hit the road once again. They're looking to get back on the right track within the region. They're taking on Lewis County.
Loretto fell in Week 4 to an in-county region rival in Summertown, where they found out a lot about themselves.
Hats off to Summertown. They rode down here and gave us a good butt whipping, and that's my fault. We got to get them prepared a little bit better for a physical match, and they, we learned that we are maybe not quite as physical as we thought we were, and we've had to learn to work on some of those things maybe a little more diligently as we've gone through the week. And just that's the biggest thing is the physical play that we have to turn up our level just a little bit.
Toughness has been the theme for the Mustangs this week, getting back to their core.
Just getting back to some older old school drills, I guess you'd say, but just trying to make sure we understand what we're supposed to do and how we're supposed to do it fundamentally, because that was part of the problem too, is the technique of what we were doing as opposed to the going forward part. We got to go forward a little harder.
Friday was certainly a wake-up call for this squad, one they hope carries for the rest of the season.
Just kind of make you realize a few things, get your head on straight, and fix the things that you got to fix, and go play, with some intensity. And
up next for the Black and Gold will be a region road trip to Lewis County, a huge league showdown.
Our region's not easy, Lewis County, good solid football program with a good solid team, a lot of good skilled guys, good linemen up front, good defense. It's very solid. It'll be a big challenge for us as we go over there.
The Mustangs look to get back in the win column on Friday night, and that will start with a back-to-basics approach.
Do your job, play hard, and control what you can control, and just do your best.
Making the jump up to Class 5A, where Lawrence County was taking on a traditional rival in Columbia, as the Wildcats were looking to end their short losing skid.
Lawrence County had a lot of positives on Thursday at Giles County, even though it didn't produce a win over their rival.
I felt like we did some good stuff. Just couldn't make the plays to get a win, but we got some stuff to build on, I feel like.
The Wildcat offense showed some new wrinkles in Week 4, and they want more to come of it moving forward.
especially that second quarter was really good for us, on offense. And, we didn't get in the end zone in the second half, which was disappointing. But we got to find a way to continue that momentum and get another score or two. Very proud of the way we ran a 2-minute drill at the end of the first half, came down and got a field goal.
The Purple and Gold feel like they left a lot on the field against the Bobcats, and redemption is in order this week.
I think that our attitude is we're still mad. We're mad from Friday night. We're mad because we didn't make those plays. And, we're not dejected, we're not despondent, but we're aggravated, and we're ready to, come back, let's say, get back to work on the practice field and then, show it on Friday night. So going back into the region.
The Wildcats will head back into region play in Week 5 as they head to another local rival in Columbia.
They're big up front, solid up front. We're just going to have to block well and make some plays.
The goals are still alive for LCHS for 2024, and they'll need to play well on Friday to keep them alive.
We've got to make some explosive plays. We made some the other night against Giles, and we've got some guys that can do it. We're really proud of our guys, our receivers, and our running backs. And we think that we got to break off some big runs or some big catches. Quarterback runs was a good play for us the other night. So we've got to find. I don't think we can just line up and go 3 yards and cloud it does. We've got to be able to sling it around a little bit and spread them out and make some explosive plays. And then on the flip side of that is we got to limit explosive plays. We got to tackle better, especially in the secondary. We can't let a 5-yard pass turn into a 70-yard pass. So we've got to do a great job tackling in space.
Coming up next, we check in with our other teams within Southern Middle Tennessee as we take a look at the Richland Raiders, Wayne County Wildcats, and the Collinwood Trojans.
Let's make a deal. This is Jeff Hood with Keller Williams Hood Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. The real estate market is moving so fast, and making a mistake or a bad decision could cost you or lead to disappointment. At Keller Williams, our team of professionals are the very best at what they do, and they have the very best resources to help you make your best deal. Call us at 931-762-5816, or better yet, go to our website at kwhoodcompany.com. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, making real estate deals great again.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Phone number 931-843-9098 or visit inservicespecialties.com.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Over to Giles County, where Richland is on a roll so far here in 2024. The Raiders have pulled off 3 in a row, and they're looking to take the top spot in the region on Friday night as they're visiting their most hated rivals in Cornersville.
Richland has been on a roll, winning 3 in a row, coming on the heels of a big win at home over Fairview in Week 4.
As bigger school, I think they were ranked at the time. They're a perennial playoff team, so it was a hard-fought victory for us. It was a great ball game, came down to the end, and our kids just battled and believed and found a way to get it done.
The Raiders were tested in many ways in their home opener, found a way to win in the end.
Well, that's why we schedule those games. We wanted to be challenged. We feel like that's what makes us grow, and so we want to keep pushing ourselves. And I don't know that a lot of folks around the state or anywhere believe that we could beat a team like that. So I think it was good for for our confidence and our demeanor going into region play for sure.
Up next for Richland is another region road trip, this time to their rivals in Cornersville.
It's like records disappear for this game. Big game last year, you know, they put one on us, but we want it bad this year, and we're going to do whatever it takes to get that win.
The top spot in the league is at stake, and so is bragging rights.
You know, it's our rival. It's a big rival for us. They do a good job over there. They got a bunch of hard-nosed kids. They're going to play hard. You kind of throw records out the window, and you know, it's just a traditional small school rivalry game between communities, and means a lot to a whole lot of people. And so, you know, I think it's going to be a great atmosphere, and they're going to come out ready to play. And you know, I think both of us are sitting on top of the region right now as far as standings, and it's way early, but you know, the winner of this game will have a kind of a strong hold on it, you know, going forward a little bit. So it's got a lot of meaning to it.
The Raiders will need to play flawless in Week 5, and they know they're capable of getting the job done.
Play our game. If we play our game, we got them. We play our game, we got them, and have a good mindset going into the game, and play our best.
Now over to Waynesboro, when Wayne County is coming off one of the biggest wins in 2024, now trying to make it back-to-back as McEwen made its way to Waynesboro.
Wayne County got a much-needed win on the road at Moore County in Week 4, and they did so in style.
The win we had Friday night was huge. You know, it was big for the kids, first of all. You know, it was good for their confidence. A big win for them. You know, anytime you go to Moore County and pull off a win over there, I mean, that's a big deal because it's hard to win over there.
The Wildcats needed some late-game heroics, which will do wonders for their confidence.
Yeah, it just shows us how much potential we have and how good of a football team we can be whenever we, you know, all come together as a team.
Now it's time for Wayne County to build on this momentum and use it for the rest of the season.
That's what we told the guys, you know, everything that we want to accomplish this year as far as getting back to hosting playoff games here, I mean, it's within our grasp. We just got to take one week at a time and you know, take care of business like we did Friday.
Up next for the Wildcats is a visit from McEwen, a team that will test their toughness.
McEwen's going to come in. They're going to be a good football team. They're going to be well coached. You know, they're one of those teams that they're not going to spread you out. I mean, they're going to line up with two tights and, you know, be power eye, and they're going to try to run the football. That's been kind of their MO for most of the season. So we got to do a good job this week of stopping the run.
It will be a down-to-the-basics focus this week for the Wildcats as they hope Week 5 brings another win.
Well, we got to do everything right. You know, we got to win the turnover battle. We can't put ourselves in a position to where we get behind the chains or anything like that on offense. We need to be able to get them off the field on third down. You know, we got to get their offense off the field, do good team defense, and we've been playing pretty well defensively. We just got to be able to convert what we have been and take care of the football.
Now across the way over in Collinwood, where the Trojans are trying to snap a small losing skid as Rock-Bruceton made its way to the home of the Trojans on homecoming.
Collinwood dropped a heartbreaker on the road to Eagleville in region play in Week 4, a game where a lot was left on the field.
We're still trying to work on ourselves a little bit. We've got to eliminate some mistakes. We had a chance probably to score late, didn't. But I mean, they're a pretty good football team. We just got to get a little better. I don't, not a whole lot. I don't really know what happened, but we didn't have a lot of turnovers with some penalty mistakes. But anyway, it wasn't awful, but you know, it ain't always as good as it seems. It ain't always bad as it seems.
Little mistakes continue to haunt the Trojans, something they will need to put extra work in for practice.
Just improve, stay focused during practice, no goofing off and stuff, and just have a good week.
Up next for the Trojans is a visit from Hollow Rock, another opportunity to right the ship.
Same football team we had last year, but they're a pretty good football team. I mean, just watching them on tape a little bit right there, they seem to be much improved and got a little bit of speed. So, you know, west of the river, so we'll see, try to get a little better and see if we can turn this thing around a little bit.
It will also be homecoming at Collinwood and another set of challenges.
Well, that's more of a mindset than it is anything, really, because if your mind's really focused on the game, you'll stay focused on the game instead of all the other stuff going on.
The goal for the Green and White is to get win number 2 and bring back their pride.
You know, again, eliminate the mistakes, and you know, I guess the biggest thing I was disappointed with Friday night was some effort. I thought we didn't have a lot of enthusiasm and effort, being a game like that. And so hopefully we can get that and get a little bit of excitement. Maybe homecoming will bring that, and see if we can do better.
Coming up next, we head on over to the world of college football. Check in with UNA as they have their UAC opener against Tarleton State on Saturday night.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAutosupply.com.
Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is your one-stop for new garage door installations for all commercial and residential buildings, plus they offer full service on all existing doors. Need a new garage door opener? Truett's Garage Doors has you covered. As an AMAR Gold and LiftMaster dealer, Truett's Garage Doors offers the best pricing anywhere in the area. A family-owned and operated business, Truett's Garage Doors has been helping Tennessee and Alabama residents since 1999. Call the pros today at Truett's Garage Doors, 931-201-6464. The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Patient care at its finest is found at Tennessee Valley Family Care. From primary to infant care, physicals, women's health, allergies, diabetes management, plus on-site labs and ultrasounds. Let practitioners Liz Phillips, Kathy Cohen, and Stephanie Tucker care for your health and your entire family's health. Let Tennessee Valley Family Care help you reach your health care goals.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Ending things up with college football as a big showdown will go down on Saturday night at Brawley Stadium as North Alabama will take on Tarleton State in their league opener. Here's what head coach Brent Dearman had to say.
UNA head football coach Brent Dearman. Coach, talk about the excitement level kind of starting a second season with conference play opening up this weekend.
Yeah, you're 0-0 right now. You got an opportunity to start a new streak, go on a run here. The preseason, the non-conference schedule is important, but it means nothing to us anymore. We got to win our conference. That's our goal, is winning our conference, protecting home field advantage of when we do play at Brawley Stadium. Those are big for us. So being able to play at home and the home opener of our conference play is huge. We're really excited to see a dynamic fan base, our amazing band, cheerleaders, get to play in front of all of them, in front of our families. Just increases the value of a home game.
A couple of individual honors to talk about. Let's start with Dakari Kennebrew. 173 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns last week, career highs for him in receiving yards. He's now third all-time in school history in career receiving yards, trailing just Dre Hall and Michael Edwards. And what about just another marquee moment for Dakari Kennebrew?
Dakari Kennebrew has never ceased to amaze me with the way that he plays the game. He's learning how more and more every day to be a leader and take guys underneath his wing. He's a security blanket for our quarterbacks of knowing, there was times that those guys the other night were in cover 3 and the quarterback still threw it up to him and he made the play. So to have a guy like that no matter what, you don't feel like he's ever covered. And it helps the offense total. At some point they're going to have to start putting more guys over the top of him. It's going to open up the run even more. But when he plays big like that, we're a better offense because of it. So big-time player that's learning to be a big-time leader on this football team.
Josh Anglin took home UAC Freshman of the Week honors for the second straight week. Top 10 in the league in tackles, TFLs. And again, how impressive has the young freshman been in his second start?
It's amazing to think that a true freshman is coming in his first season in college football and is 10th in the league in tackles. It's unbelievable. He's hadn't seen a moment that's too big for him. You know, a lot of times freshmen, they'll get that look in their eye sometimes like this 3rd and 1 or this 4th and 1 moment is too big. And the other night we're in a situation, defense had to make a stop, and he's the one in the huddle yelling at the defense in a positive way. So to see the way that he plays the game, number one, the passion that he plays with, he's going to have a phenomenal career here at UNA the next 4 years.
Tarleton State, tell us about the challenges the Texans will bring in.
Tarleton State's an extremely talented football team. You know, we played them tough last year, had a halftime lead on them last year, had an opportunity to take that game and get a win on the road at their place last year. Had some big-time mistakes, had an injury, had a lot of things that really affected that second half of that football game. But now we got them coming in here at our place. You got a very talented offensive group. Their quarterback is a returner, has thrown for a lot of yards, big-time player. They've got one of the best running backs in the league that we've got to make sure we get the ball on the ground. We got to gang tackle. We got to swarm to the football. They've got 2 dynamic receivers that we've got to stay on top of. So offensively, with our defense, we got to make sure that we slow them down and give our offense a good opportunity to go win this game for us. Offensively, we just got to take care of the football. They're a talented defense, but this week it's about us more than it is about them, of just taking care of the ball on our side.
That does it for the Week 5 pregame show, and don't forget to check out all the highlights going down tonight on The Final Score.
This is the X Sports Network.